Welcome to Greece, a mystical country nestled between three oceans, where the grandeur of natural beauty and unique cultural heritage converge. From stunning beaches to majestic mountains, Greece not only stands out with its long history, but also with its captivating women, strong, intelligent, and irresistibly beautiful. Let's explore the magical beauty of this land and the secrets hidden in every street corner, in every story. Number 15. The cradle of Western civilization. Greece is not only famous for its beautiful beaches and majestic mountains, but also as the birthplace of Western civilization, a cradle of philosophy, science, art, and politics. Without Greece, we might still be unaware of profound concepts of philosophy or groundbreaking scientific theories as we know them today. Just imagine, without Aristotle, we might not understand the development of nature, or without Plato, how could we dream of a perfect social ideal? Socrates, the man who only knew how to ask questions, made the world reflect on the simplest things in life. Plato, with his theory of the ideal world and art, took us on an endless journey of thought. Born from this land, they not only changed Greek history, but also transformed the way we view politics and society. Picture a conversation at a small cafe in Athens, where Socrates discusses beauty and ethics, or Aristotle analyzes the balance of the universe. This is the atmosphere you'll feel when you step foot here, where great thoughts were born, laying the foundation for Western civilization. A trip to Greece is not only a discovery of ancient monuments, but also a journey back to the roots of knowledge and humanity. Number 14. Inspiration from Greek mythology. Greek mythology is not just ancient tales, but an endless source of inspiration for literature, art, films, and modern video games. Have you ever imagined living in a world where Zeus, the supreme god, rules the clouds and nature? Or Hercules, the hero with infinite strength, fighting monsters to complete 12 arduous tasks? These stories are not only famous, but have become enduring symbols in Western culture. Don't forget Medusa, the woman with snakes for hair whose gaze could turn anything to stone, or Persephone, the maiden abducted to the underworld, causing the change of the seasons. These characters have not only lived in ancient books, but have permeated blockbuster movies and video games that you love. Their stories profoundly influence modern works, from Percy Jackson to Clash of the Titans. So, if you want to step into the world of gods, don't miss a journey to Greece. From ancient ruins to mystical tales, every step on this land will make you feel as if you're living in a vibrant mythology. Number 13. The democratic government system. When mentioning Athens, you cannot help but think of the world's first democratic system. This ancient city was not only the birthplace of Western civilization, but also the birthplace of democracy, the political system we use today. The people of Athens, instead of just obeying commands from kings, had the right to directly participate in political decisions through a citizens' council. Yes, you heard it right, democracy was truly implemented in ancient times. Instead of sitting through boring speeches, the people of Athens had the right to speak up in public meetings, debate, and make decisions on important city matters. The lively debates among citizens created a unique political atmosphere that even today's politicians might envy. Imagine being part of those discussions, where everyone had the chance to change the future of Athens and the world. So, if you have the opportunity to visit Athens, don't forget to stop and feel the political atmosphere of the place. Surely, when standing beneath the shade of ancient temples, you will be able to imagine the meetings that decided the fate of an entire city, and even of Western civilization. Number 12. The Greeks created philosophy. Greece is not only the birthplace of mystical mythologies, but also the cradle of Western philosophy, with renowned figures like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle, individuals who laid the foundation for all of our thinking about the world. Surely, you've heard of Socrates, the strange man who only knew how to ask questions, making the entire city of Athens ponder the most basic issues in life. Know thyself is the answer he left for all of us, though that question still perplexes people today. But it doesn't stop there. Plato, Socrates' student, Develop theories about the ideal world, a place where everything is perfect and just. If you've ever dreamed of a perfect society, that's the product of Plato's ideas. And don't forget Aristotle, who created the fundamental concepts of logic and science, shaping how we understand nature and the world around us. Today, their teachings continue to influence how we view everything from ethics, politics, to science and art. Try stepping into the cafes of Athens once, and imagine sitting with these philosophers, discussing the meaning of life. Who knows? You might discover answers to your most difficult questions. Number 11. The clear sky and beautiful sea. If you're a lover of the sea, Greece is a paradise you can't miss. The beaches here are not only beautiful, but also possess crystal clear waters, reflecting the transparent sky, leaving anyone who visits in awe. Imagine lying on the soft white sand, the warm golden sunlight shining down, a gentle breeze blowing through, and the sound of the waves gently lapping the shore like a relaxing symphony. That's a perfect afternoon in Greece. With thousands of islands, each place has its own beauty, from pristine, quiet beaches to luxurious resorts. They all share one common feature: clear waters and a cloudless sky. And the best part is, you can enjoy this beauty all year round, because the weather here is always warm, making Greece an ideal destination not only in summer, but also in the cooler months. It's no surprise that millions of tourists from all over the world flock here every year to immerse themselves in the natural beauty and absolute peace that only Greece can offer. One visit, and you'll surely fall in love with these beaches and want to come back time and time again. Number 10. Greek cuisine. When talking about Greece, we can't forget the delicious and uniquely flavorful dishes that, once you try them, you won't be able to forget. First, try moussaka, a dish made with tender roasted meat and eggplant, topped with a creamy bechamel sauce, enough to make you faint from the wonderful taste. Or souvlaki, the mouth-watering grilled meat skewers, marinated with special spices and served with fresh vegetables and pita bread. Each bite of meat is like a symphony of colors and flavors. If you prefer lighter dishes, but equally delicious, tzatziki, a cucumber and yogurt sauce, is the perfect choice. The coolness of yogurt, combined with fresh cucumbers, will soothe the heat of a Greek summer. And don't forget hummus, a delicious appetizer made from chickpeas, with smooth olive oil and natural spices, sure to make you ask for more. The Greeks pay great attention to using pure olive oil and natural spices, creating dishes that are not only delicious, but also very healthy. Visiting Greece without trying these dishes means your trip isn't complete. Number 9. Long-term rest pollock. In Greece, life is not always as rushed as it is in other major cities. The Greeks truly know how to enjoy life and relax. One of their special traditions is long-term rest. Imagine being in a small village, surrounded by beautiful natural scenery, and instead of a hurried lunch, you enjoy a meal that lasts for hours, without rush, only the joy of conversation and savoring delicious food. This is the lifestyle that the Greeks deeply cherish. Not only do they have long lunch breaks, but the Greeks also take time for family and relaxation during public holidays, when all work is put aside, and everyone has a chance to rest and recharge. This is a time for them to enjoy peaceful moments together, share intimate stories, and simply relax without worrying about work or life's pressures. This rest policy not only helps the Greeks maintain their mental health, but also plays an important part in their culture. If you have the chance to visit, don't hesitate to try this slower pace of life and experience a more peaceful and fulfilling way of living. Number 8. The legendary architectural wonder, the Parthenon. Once you are in Athens, you cannot miss the Parthenon, the grand symbol of ancient Greek civilization. Built to honor the goddess Athena, the protector of Athens, the Parthenon is not just an architectural structure, but a magnificent work of art, renowned for its refinement and the sturdiness of each detail. Standing beneath the majestic Doric columns, gazing at the intricate carvings on the walls, will make you feel the grandeur and sacredness of this monument. Not only is it a temple to the gods, but the Parthenon is also a symbol of the strength and wisdom of the Athenian people during their golden age. Those who built this temple were not just skilled builders, but also master artists and engineers, employing the most advanced construction techniques of their time to create a timeless masterpiece. Every time you look at the Parthenon, you see not just an immense structure, but also feel the long history of ancient Greece, its triumphs, and its legendary stories that still live on in each stone and column. It's hard not to marvel at the beauty of this monument, isn't it? Number 7. A thriving tourism economy. Greece is not only famous for its ancient civilization, but also as a tourist paradise that attracts millions of visitors every year. Tourism plays a significant role in the economy of this country, and it's no surprise that historical landmarks, stunning beaches, and vibrant cultural festivals are the main reasons people from all over the world come here. With famous monuments such as the Acropolis, the Temple of Olympian Zeus, and the Mycenae Castle, Greece is an ideal destination for history and archaeology enthusiasts. The seaside resorts with clear waters and long sandy beaches are perfect for relaxation, especially during the summer months, when visitors can enjoy the wonderful sunshine and fresh air. Additionally, cultural festivals such as the Patras Carnival or year-round music and arts events are also major attractions, drawing visitors not only to explore, but also to immerse themselves in the lively and colorful rhythm of Greek life. Greece is not just a tourist destination. It is a place where you can fully experience the richness and diversity of culture and nature, making each trip unforgettable. Number 6. The Rainbow of Ancient Monument. Greece is a land where remarkable ancient monuments converge, each one holding a legendary story and serving as evidence of the grandeur of this civilization. If you are a lover of history and archaeology, Greece is a paradise for exploration. First, we cannot forget the Temple of Olympian Zeus, one of the largest temples in the ancient world. Although only ruins remain today, the magnificence and scale of the temple dedicated to Zeus still leave visitors in awe. Next is the Acropolis, a symbol of Athens and ancient Greek civilization. On top of the Acropolis, you will find monuments such as the Parthenon, dedicated to the goddess Athena, as well as other structures like the Temple of Athena Nike and the Erechtheion. Standing on the Acropolis, you will feel as though you are living in the golden age of Greece, where knowledge and art reached their peak. Finally, Mycenae Castle, a place where legendary battles and stories of King Agamemnon were written. The fortress's solid walls and distinctive archways stand as witnesses to a glorious era. Each monument in Greece carries a deep historical imprint, making it a must-visit destination for anyone passionate about discovering the past. Number 5. The Carnival Festival. The Carnival Festival in Patras, Greece, is considered one of the largest and most vibrant festivals in Europe, attracting thousands of visitors every year. If you want to experience a colorful party full of sound and a festive atmosphere, this is the event you cannot miss. Every year, Patras turns into a living canvas, where grand parades with dazzling floats, quirky costumes, and lively dances last all week long. With music echoing from every corner, the sound of laughter, and unending joy, the Carnival Festival creates an atmosphere of excitement and freedom. Participants in the festival don't hesitate to dress up as bizarre characters, creating images that are both strange and amusing, making everyone who witnesses it smile uncontrollably. This festival is not just a time for the locals to have fun, but also a part of Greece's culture and heritage, where people from all nations come together to immerse themselves in the festive spirit. Imagine, in the lively atmosphere of the festival, you will feel a part of the passion and openness of the Greek people, a colorful, energetic experience. Number 4. Greece's Majestic Mountain. Greece is not only famous for its blue seas and white sands, but also boasts majestic mountains, with Mount Olympus being the highest and most famous. As the home of Zeus and the gods in Greek mythology, Olympus is not just a sacred site, but also an exciting challenge for mountain climbing and nature exploration enthusiasts. The peak of this mountain, standing at 2,917 meters, attracts not only brave climbers, but also those passionate about research and anyone who wants to experience the grandeur of nature. Mount Olympus is not just a natural wonder, but also an important part of Greek culture and history. With its breathtaking scenery, lush green forests, and diverse flora and fauna, Olympus has become an ideal destination for adventurers, as well as a place to find peace and tranquility in the wilderness. With its fresh air and majestic landscapes, Mount Olympus is a must-visit spot when you come to Greece. You will feel a unique connection to nature and the ancient legends of this land. Number 3. The ancient Greek weapon, the trireme. Greece is not only famous for its victories on land, but also made a strong mark in naval battles with the trireme, the primary naval weapon of ancient Greek forces. The trireme is a type of warship with 3 tiers of rowers arranged one after another, enabling the ship to move quickly and agilely across the water. Not just a war tool, the trireme also symbolizes Greek creativity and military strategy. One of the most legendary victories of the trireme was at the Battle of Salamis, one of the most famous naval battles in history, where the Greek forces, under the leadership of Themistocles, achieved a decisive victory over the Persian army. The trireme's superior speed and maneuverability helped the Greeks overpower their opponents, marking a pivotal moment in ancient warfare history. With its intelligent and efficient design, the trireme not only helped Greece achieve naval victories, but also became a symbol of strength and skill in warfare. If you are passionate about military history and ancient war strategies, the trireme stands as a vivid testament to the creativity and resilient fighting spirit of the Greeks. Number 2. One of the oldest countries in the world. Greece is one of the oldest countries in the world, with a history spanning thousands of years, from the Mycenaean civilization around 1600 BC to the ancient Greek period. If you love exploring the origins of civilization, Greece is the ideal place to discover. The Mycenaean civilization, with its grand palaces and surviving ruins, laid the foundation for later developments and deeply influenced cultures around the Mediterranean region. Entering the ancient Greek period, this country witnessed significant growth in many fields such as philosophy, science, art, and politics. It is here that great thinkers like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle emerged, laying the foundation for Western philosophy. From these cultural achievements, Greece became the cradle of Western civilization, influencing the entire world. Therefore, every street corner and every monument in Greece tells a story about the formation and development of one of the world's oldest nations, where the imprints of history and culture never fade. When you visit here, you are not just traveling, you are walking through the legendary chapters of one of the greatest civilizations in the world. Number 1. The secret to building monumental structure. Ancient Greeks were not only famous for their philosophy and culture, but also masters of construction techniques. Monumental structures like the Parthenon and other temples are clear evidence of their outstanding creativity and talent in building. What is remarkable is that, despite lacking modern tools, the ancient Greeks used highly advanced techniques to create monumental and lasting structures. One of the most prominent features of Greek architecture is the Doric and Ionic columns. These columns were not merely structural supports, but also artistic and symbolic. The Doric column, with its strong, simple, yet majestic design, is characteristic of classical buildings like the Parthenon. On the other hand, the Ionic column, more graceful and detailed, often appeared in more refined, lighter constructions. These columns not only helped support the structures, but also created a harmonious, balanced beauty, turning Greek buildings into inspiring works of art. Even after thousands of years, these construction techniques remain valuable and have become a timeless symbol of Greek civilization. Are you ready to explore all the wonders of Greece? This country is not only home to a long history, but also the birthplace of ideas, structures, and stories that we still learn from today. If you want to know more about these wonders, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.